Holy shit.
Rise and shine.
Whoa, okay. It came and then it went and it came again.
It's so good.
It really is good. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Broad Motherfucking Topics. I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host,
Alex Scarlato. What's up, everybody?
Oh, we're so excited to be here another week with our friends, you guys, our baby boys and gals.
Our baby boys and girls, our little piggies are out there.
Hi, little piggies. Welcome to another episode of Broad Fucking Topics, piggies.
Are you feeling disgusting today? Because you should.
You should feel sticky. What's new, Alex? What's up?
Nothing much, Kim. You know, same old, same old. I feel like I did something a little embarrassing recently.
Okay.
Which was, so it's only embarrassing because I didn't get a response, but like whatever. So
Did you try to hit on someone?
No.
Okay.
But it's much worse than that. So this girl who was like really popular in elementary school, right?
Okay.
I was friends with her really close from like 4th to 6th grade, let's say.
Okay.
And then we had a falling out and I became like not one of the cool kids anymore, right?
Okay.
So recently her grandmother passed away.
Okay.
And I saw this as an opportunity to reach out and be her friend again.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Totally.
So I reached out and I was like as if we had been speaking for like 15 years, like, hey girl, what's up? Just wanted to let you know if you ever need anybody to talk to or whatever, like I'm here. You always got me. It's A-okay. And she read it and just never responded.
Oh, man. Ouchies.
Ouchie.
I guess a girl really has no name. You wore the right shirt, sister.
It hurt so much.
I bet it hurt.
Yeah. It's like 12 years of wanting this person's approval for some reason.
She still doesn't want to be your friend. Alex, let it go.
And I still want it. Why do I still want it so
Because
bad?
she doesn't want it. That's why.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe. I guess maybe if we hung out, I'd be like, fuck her. We have nothing in common.
Oh, man. You don't want to be her friend anyways.
I don't know.
She still uses Facebook.
I'm awfully embarrassed about it. No, I DM'd her on Instagram. It's so
you can
embarrassing.
See that it says read. You know what you can do is you can unsend it and just pretend you never did, even though she read it.
She read it.
And then if she ever says anything, be like, I didn't send you anything, you crazy weird bitch.
What the fuck are you talking about? Fuck your grandma.
Yeah, I hope your grandma dies. See, I didn't even know she was dead.
Shit. So yeah, that's where my life is at. I've been way overthinking the decision to message her in the first place. It's like, it's a lot. It's drama.
I wouldn't even be embarrassed.
It's 6th grade
by that.
drama.
I wouldn't be embarrassed by that.
No?
No. I mean, like, you're a little bit of a loser for doing it.
It's like, why'd I even take that shot?
No, because you're for sure a loser. I mean,
it's awful.
Pretty embarrassing that you just need a friend that bad. We should hang out more if you need
really
that.
should. I think I need it.
I think that you need to, yeah.
Yeah. So how's life on your end?
I'm trying to think. I did something pretty embarrassing in the last 3 months, and I think I'm ready to talk about it.
Yeah?
And if, Lewis, you're listening, turn it off now and come back in 10 minutes. That's all. I'm just going to warn you. Jeez. He hates when I do this.
Okay.
But yeah. So I developed a crush on a guy.
Okay.
Right. And I don't know if I'm ready to talk about this. So I developed a hard crush on a guy, right? And then, so I was like really nervous every time I saw him, and I was like very like, it was, I felt very much like in high school every time I came around him. I was like, ooh, does he like me? Does he not like me? But then I saw him out one night. We were at the same place, and we were both drinking, and then we started small talking, and then he starts telling me all these things he knows about me. He knows about like all the shit I've been doing in LA, and he's been keeping up, and he was like, oh, and I saw when you did this. Like, you could tell he was like genuinely like, I've known who you are, you know, type thing. And then he was like, and I've always thought you were so cool and pretty. And I was like, cool, we're flirting. And then progressively through the night, we just keep talking and talking. And then we're like heavy flirting. And then it gets into like sex talk deep into the night. And I'm like, he's telling me that he's a freak and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, dude might be like a bigger freak than me. Like I might have an issue. I might not be enough for him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that weighs on me heavy. We part ways that night. And we have a little kiss, right? And then I leave and I think about it for a long time. And then the next time I see him, I am drunk.
Blacked out. I knew you were going to say it. I haven't heard this story, but it just felt like you were going to say,
and you know,
fucked up.
I don't drink a lot because I can't handle it.
Kimmy gets wild. Yeah.
I turn into I don't know what to tell you. Whenever I do psychedelics, I turn into a better person. I become probably whatever my highest self is on psychedelics. When I am on alcohol, I become a bad person in every capacity. I'm just not good. Like the choices I make aren't good. Nothing's ever a good idea. It's just always I wake up like nah, like that.
Right.
So I get drunk, right? And I don't even plan on seeing him at this point, but we run into each other.
Okay.
I'm already drunk. So then I'm like, let me buy you a shot when I'm already drunk, which is already a bad sign. So we buy each other a shot. Then I decide I'm going to leave. He doesn't seem like he's making any advances to bang me, but he like wants to like hang out. Then he's like, I'll walk you to the train.
Okay.
I was like, cool. On the way to the train, my drunk ass is like, I really need to pee. So we stop at this bar. It was like a really nice hotel that had a bar in the lobby.
Awesome.
And it was beautiful. And then I went into like this bathroom. It was this huge bathroom, right? And this bar,
you hit the midnight pee jackpot, basically.
Yeah. At this point, the bar is empty. There's really no one there. It's like the bathroom the size of an apartment, and it's just no one in there. So then, in my head, I'm like, oh, he said he was a freak. What if? And this is not something I normally do. I swear. I know it seems like I would, but I don't. I was like, I should fuck him in this bathroom.
It sounds like a good bathroom to fuck in.
It was like
really
marble counters. No, me neither. It wasn't like a dive bathroom. It was like nicely lit. Like it looked like a bathroom you want to get fucked in.
Like like to get fucked in there. You'd be like, oh, I'm such a fucking awesome rich person.
The only thing that would have made it look better if I was in a fur,
right?
You know, and I'm thrown up on the counter. So in my head, he's gonna throw me up against this. You know,
you can have rich sex anywhere.
Exactly.
I get it. Okay.
So that's what happens in my head.
Okay.
Right. So then I send him some awful, probably jumbled text like, come in here. And
he thinks you're in there vomiting.
He thinks I need help.
Yeah.
He thinks it's not good. It's like
he's already coming in there with the mentality.
He's stressed. He has a paper towels in his hand to clean
worried
me up.
About picking up all your just dead weight and like carrying you to the hospital.
Yes. I wrote, come in here. And I open the bathroom door. I pull him into the bathroom. And I start taking off my shirt.
Okay.
And he looks like halfway into it. But then suddenly he rips his arm back and he throws his hands in the air and he goes, I have OCD. And then runs out of the bathroom.
Okay.
And I was topless at this point.
That's pretty embarrassing. Okay. Wow.
And so, yeah.
And then was he waiting for you outside when you got back?
He was, with many apologies, and I walked right past him into a cab and went home, and then I never talked to him.
You haven't seen him again?
No, I recently saw him, and we patched it all up. But I was like, sorry I ignored you for so long. I needed a minute after that. And he was like, no, sorry, I was weird. And I was like, we were both weird.
That's hilarious. Jesus.
Also, don't say if you're a freak if you have OCD.
Yeah, no, don't say you're a freak if you're not willing to fucking fuck in a hot hotel bathroom. That's ridiculous.
Right?
Yeah.
I was trying to do your thing that you said. It's not even a thing I like to do. I was doing it because you pretended you were into that.
You're like, what's a freak into? This is probably it.
Okay. You guys, isn't that hot?
Yeah. Would you guys fuck a girl in a nice hotel bathroom?
If she pulled you in?
Done it many times, yes.
Frank?
Very good.
Of course.
See?
Yeah.
It's not me.
No.
And then I was so embarrassed.
That's so embarrassing, Kim, to be like throwing yourself at somebody.
And I don't even, that's not even my move
It's
normally.
not even like you're in a cab and you're like, do you want to come back to my place? And they're like, oh, no, I got stuff going on tonight. Like, that's embarrassing enough, the rejection of that.
Yes. Mine was titties out already.
Yeah.
And I had to like dress myself. And I was like just drunk.
So I was in a giant, beautiful bathroom to get redressed.
I had to look in this mirror that I was not fucked on and dress myself. And it's like, and I was like drunk, like where I was like looking at myself with one eye while I was putting it back on. And like I like walked out frowning. I look like a fucked up Popeye.
When you're putting your clothes on and looking in the mirror and being like, it's probably for the better.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I didn't think this through anyways. I should go home.
Yeah.
And then I just went home and I was so drunk that like when he was standing outside, I was supposed to take the train because I was so far from home. I saw the cab. And I was like, it's the quickest way. I spent $60.
Like, oh, that's my ride. Man.
Yeah, it was like, that's God. It was $60 cab. I could have just taken a free train home.
No, it's probably better that you didn't.
Yeah, but it was like a better move just to hop into the cab dramatically, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, messaging that girl on Facebook and having her not read it.
Now. Wow.
Really.
I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed that last week I was like, man, like now she thinks I'm even more of a loser.
No, she does for sure.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
But I was thinking about it like before bed, which is an issue. You don't want things to be embarrassing you like before bed.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yours is almost like
mine embarrassed me before bed.
It's
for
a before bed level of embarrassment for sure.
It was bad.
I would
I woke, and it was one of those drunks where I slept through the whole night and didn't remember what happened, and then I woke up. I woke up the next morning, and as I was piecing the night together, like it was like, oh yeah, I walked. Oh yeah, he was supposed to walk me to the train, but we stopped at a bar. And then when that part came up, I went, I like sat up in my bed. And I was like, and I remember going, no. And I was so fucking mortified all day that like I couldn't get it out of my head. And like I told my cousin about it. And then I just like throughout the day, she would hear me like randomly go like, and she'd yell from upstairs like, stop thinking about it.
Yeah. No, yeah.
It was bad.
I think it's like a 7.5 or so on a scale of embarrassment, 1 to 10.
Okay, that's not bad.
But you could do a lot worse. It's somewhere between a 7 and a 7.
You know what the goal for this is? This should be a segment, and the goal should be, because I think that your father walking in on you doggy style is a 10. I think that's a 10.
Yeah.
And I think the goal is to always find something that reaches that.
That's as close to possible as that. Yours is good and embarrassing.
Yours isn't like a 4 or a 3.
Yeah. At this point,
low.
Thanks for helping me put that into perspective.
Yours is like right there with like tripping in public, like stumbling,
like
and
stumbling.
Keep going.
Yeah,
it's like it happens. You think about it for 5 minutes.
You ever fall real bad in public though? Because it could be really embarrassing.
Yeah. No, you know, the other day, this is funny. I was actually walking with a cute guy, not a guy like I'm interested in or anything, just a guy that I think is cute. And I went to go grab the train as the doors were closing, and my foot fell in the gap, and I got stuck.
Oh shit!
and these 2 black chicks were like, "Girl, you crazy!" We're trying to catch a door, and like 3 people had to yank me out of the hole. I have a huge bruise on my leg.
That's awful. That's really bad.
But like I don't
That's
really.
still like a 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
An embarrassment.
It was
level.
fine. I was like, that's New York. Like, that's what happens.
I get you. Okay. Wow.
So, yeah, my life's embarrassing. So what?
Hey, it's good that you patch things up afterward. I think that's a big piece of it. Like, I'm sure you were, waking with embarrassment for a while.
Oh, my gosh.
Until.
I'm so excited.
What's up?
I don't know if I could say this out loud, but look at this text I just got.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Can I say this out loud?
Hold on. I don't know.
No, I don't think I can. What?
No, you can't.
What?
You can't, but that's pretty cool.
That's fucking cool. Sorry to all my listeners to dick tease you.
It's all right. Kim's just got a lot of stuff going on,
I just got a really great text.
Look to the left, look to the right. You'll see Kim Congdon everywhere one day. Sorry, I'm just checking my Venmo for PayPal.
Sorry, I'm just texting back right now. Can we pause the podcast for a minute? I have to send this text back right now. It's just going to take me 30 seconds.
She does, but hold on. Oh my gosh, wait. Hold on. While you're doing that, I'm proud to say that we've got 2 new pay pigs.
What?
Yes.
Oink oink. We need an oink oink drop.
We do need an oink oink.
We need like an oink oink drop. No, we have a drop where we're talking about pay pigs.
We've got a bunch of them.
Yeah, we got a pay pig drop. You guys, what the fuck? You fucking pig.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, boys.
Thank you, boys.
Okay.
Stop being a bitch and Venmo me. I love it. So who did they leave their names? How are we going to do this?
So one person we actually know. He's the first person to be our little pay pig.
Who is it?
Okay. It's our intern, Tanner.
Oh my God. No.
Lil Kinky has Venmo'd us $1.69.
Okay. I like that. That's real kinky.
It's a little kinky, but it's also like
a little amount of money.
How fucking poor are you, Tanner?
Jesus Christ, Tanner, dude.
I'm going to say this right now. Last year, like in the winter when it's really cold, I like to open up these things called hot hands that keep your hands warm. Mm-hmm. And I noticed that fucking poor ass Tanner could only afford to open one hot hand at a time.
old Tanner hot and cold hand.
He switches it. He uses it on one hand, and when his cold hand gets too cold,
Tanner, we're gonna Venmo you back the $169. You got to get yourself a second hot hand because we can't have one cold hand all winter around here. This is just pathetic.
yeah, they're like disposable. Like they're not reused. So he instead of opening two, he only opens one. I told him that I think that this winter he's gonna fucking reach that bracket. That tax bracket of being able to have two hot hands open at the same time.
If you guys have never seen Tanner, Tanner looks like Eminem if he was left in the candy dispenser forever.
It's true.
You know the old candy dispensers where you used to put the quarters in, but the candy from when you were a kid is still in there, and you see like the dust at the bottom. That was the joke I was going for.
Yeah. Well,
Tanner, you burnt bitch. Thanks for, and by the way, if you send us a cheap amount, we're not going to just spend all our time roasting your cheap ass. You got 3 jokes there. That was $1.69 worth of roasting. You fucking gas digital school shooter.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks, Tanny baby boy. I love you. You know I love you.
That's not how we talk to our pigs.
I know, but Tanner's special to me.
No, Tanner's a pig like the rest of them.
I feel like he's just trying to get me to stop sexually harassing him at work.
Well, thanks, Tanner, for giving us your yearly wage for our segment.
Yeah, thanks, Tanner. I hope you have a place to sleep tonight.
Okay, who's our next pig?
Our next little piggy.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Our next little piggy is named Matt Marchese. Marchese, maybe?
Okay. Did he leave a message or anything?
Well, I guess so. I'm gonna let you read the message.
Okay.
He paid us $5, but
oh my!
I know.
What?
Hold on, let me fan myself.
Hold on, I'm wet. Yeah, I'm the pig in this situation because I'm into this.
Hey, Dirty Matt, do you mind if I call you Dirty Matt?
Oh my god, let me see this message.
Dirty Matt, thank you for the $5. I'm gonna let Kim read your interesting message.
Oh, this is funny. This is a comedy fan, I'm assuming, who recently asked me on a date, and I said yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I recognize the Instagram.
Okay, so this is an important piggy here.
Yeah, so this piggy needs to go to the market and take out more out of the ATM if he wants my attention. I don't know what to tell you, one sleeve BJJ. So yeah, this is him. You want to see him?
Yeah, let's take a look at him. Oh, okay. That's what the one sleeve means.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the look. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I don't hate it, but like he looks like
how are we supposed to be mean to someone like that?
He looks like a hipster, right? Like sort of. He looks like his bicycle's made out of glass bottles or something.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, you know what? You're so fucking dumb that
all you know how to do is work out.
Yeah. Oh, you're a stupid fucking abs. So gross. You fucking gross fit pig. What kind of pig is fit? You don't even know how to be a good pay pig.
It's true.
Get sloppier, motherfucker. Get sloppier.
What?
He's so hot.
I can't say a bad word about this man.
You know what? I'm going to roast him right now. He shaves his chest. That's for sure. I see it growing back. You motherfucker with your prickly ass chest. I bet laying on you feels like
laying on a cactus.
Laying on a cactus. This is not working out at all. How do you roast him? You fucking, what's his name?
I didn't think our first pay pig was going to be so attractive, honestly. If I could just pull back the curtain a little bit,
This guy looks like he's going to give me HPV.
That's true.
And I'm going to let him. Honestly, this dude looks like he has herpes and you're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know? He looks like he'd have herpes and you're like, we all got it.
You're like, oh. Well, if we make things work out, we could both just have herpes together forever.
He looks like he does a lot of jujitsu, but mostly is wrestling with his sexuality.
That's good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
He looks like damn it, he's so hot. Look at him. Look at his mouth.
Don't show me his mouth sucking on something.
What do you think about his mouth?
I mean, it's wide. It's got a wide mouth.
You got a big mouth. You got a fucking wide mouth. Your mouth is so wide. It's like your mom's ass.
Dirty Matt, your mouth is so wide. I wonder if I could fit my fucking foot in it. That was good, right?
Yeah, that was really hot fire.
Okay, thanks.
I bet you fucking would suck Joe Rogan's dick if he fucking asked you nicely. or not. Oh shit. But yeah, if you're listening to this, take me on a date and I want to eat seafood in a bag and I want it to be nice and expensive. Did we just get another Venmo?
Yes, did you hear this?
Yes, I heard the cha-ching, bitch. I hear that cha-ching fucking even if I'm not with my phone. I feel it. Like, you know when your phone vibrates in your pocket but it's not in your pocket? That's what the Venmo cha-ching does to me.
You hear it all the time? You wake up to it?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is
Wait, should I go on a date with this guy real quick though?
yes. Are you kidding me?
Okay. Well, I want to tell him right now where I want to go.
Oh, you want to tell him right now where you
Yeah.
want to go?
What do I want on a date?
Is he from New York?
Yeah, he lives in New York.
Can he take you to a nice restaurant? Are you trying to use him for his money?
Well,
and
I
let
know
him
he has
hear
at least
about it on the show?
$5. So
Should we tell him right now exactly how badly you're going to use him?
yeah, I want him to know.
I don't know.
I want him to come in knowing what's happening.
It's like
I want him to know that I want seafood
okay,
and I want pilsners.
Maddie,
Dirty Matt.
dirty Matt,
Piggy Matt.
little
Oink,
piggy.
Oink oink.
You better take this little angel out for some lobster. If you
I
want
want crab.
if you want to open up the piggy bank at all.
If you want my crab, you better take me for crab.
If you want a little bit of our clam.
If you want your own seafood, you better take me to eat some.
Yeah. Seafood could be expensive too.
Yeah, I want
So get on it.
Yeah, so fucking, stop wasting your $5 on these segments and save up for our dinner.
I would start planning now and take her out in about a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make it worthwhile.
Yeah, I want flowers.
Yes. Flowers.
I mean, he better
You know what
come
you
with
should
flowers.
do, Matt? This would be great.
Have flowers at the restaurant?
Not only that, I think that he should like go shopping and buy you the perfect outfit and have it sent to your place
Oh,
to be worn for
this
the
bitch
night.
is a thinker.
Isn't that fabulous?
I want an outfit. Yes. Dirty Matt.
Just think of what you want to see Kim wearing on this date and make it fucking happen. Are you a man or are you a man?
I'll send you my sizes. I'll lie and it'll be too tight.
Too tight.
It won't look as good as you expect it to because I will lie about my size. Because I looked up my frame and it's just not where it should be.
If you want to see Kim squeezed into a little strapless dress like a sausage, you get on that shit right now.
I'm gonna look like the muffin or the biscuits when you pop it.
When you pop the dough out of the
and
container.
it goes. If you want me to look like that, Dirty Matt, you better fucking get on it and take me out, motherfucker. All right.
That was hot.
All right.
That was great.
Who's our next piggy?
Okay, our next piggy is Joseph Gagliardi.
That name sounds familiar too. Am I just dating everyone that's
The issue that I have with this person, first of all, $2. You could do better.
better
but
than old fucking cheap little kinky's
better
ass?
than cheap little kinky.
Tanner. How is his name named after exactly what he's not?
He's not
He's
at
the
all.
palest person I've ever met in my life.
I hung out with him on Saturday night. We did arts and crafts together. That's a fact.
What was the craft? Witch stuff?
We did these little clay beads. It was really cute.
Bro, Alex has been talking about these beads that no one gives a fuck about for days.
It was like
why?
It was about 109 steps to make these beads. I've got one in my pocket. Hold on.
Oh God, we're bringing it on the show.
Bitch, you know I've got a bead in my pocket.
This is bad.
It's actually very impressive.
But it's
Take a
not.
look.
I understand that the process is, but the end is not.
Okay, but it was my first try. Kim, was your Bob
No.
Ross impressive on
Whoa.
its first try?
No, I'm not. I'm saying that that's a beautiful flower and it's very artistic. But I'm also saying that that item is not exciting.
No, it's trash. I don't know what to do with it.
It's not a necklace. It's not a ring. It's not a thing.
You could put it on
I
a
sound
hair
like a mean
clip.
Dr. Seuss.
It's not a ring. It isn't really anything.
There is no switch. You're a dumb bitch.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm working on my crafts. I'm sorry if I like to be well-rounded in the world of art.
All right, whatever.
Anyway, this guy just has a picture of Greta Thunberg, and he gave us $2.
Okay.
So it's like,
What's his name?
we don't know what he looked
I
like.
probably have him on my, because that last name
How are we
sounds
going to
familiar.
roast him? He's definitely Italian.
You can
Sounds
tell that I have no
very
life at all because I
Italian.
recognize everyone's names from my
Yeah.
Instagram.
Do you know all of our listeners?
Okay, this guy. Yeah, I know this guy.
Okay.
But from where? How do I know him? Did I just meet him? I think I just met him. How do I know you? My first roast joke is, God damn, you're forgettable, because I don't know how I know you, motherfucker. How do I know you? Maybe
we should prompt people to put a little description of themselves in the Venmo.
This is our first time. We're just learning. Thank you, everyone, for the $8, but this is just a trial. How do I know this motherfucker? I could have known him my whole life, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe you went to college with him.
Yeah, this dude looks like Norman Bates if he loved his mother more. It's not bad, right?
I like it.
Okay. This dude looks like you know what we should do? So for the next segment, we need to do this earlier, have their pictures up so that people can see what we're talking about. We're learning, everybody. We're learning. This is a new segment. And you know, right now these dumb pigs are just the guineas. Get it?
That was good too.
Thank you. That was worth $2 already.
Yeah.
You've already gotten what you paid for.
$2 joke.
Jay Gagliardi.
You dumb pig, you're just the guinea. Are you kidding me? Kim, you're brilliant.
That was genius, right?
Yeah, you're a fucking genius.
Thank you. I can't wait to be able to announce the text I just got.
I
fucking can't wait.
It's pretty exciting.
I can't stop thinking about it. Oh my God.
Calm down. We've got a podcast to run, sister.
Fuck this podcast. I quit.
She's out. She quit already.
I'm too good for this shit.
Okay, we get it.
So yeah, fucking what's his name?
Joseph
Gagliard. Listen, you motherfucking
Slimy Joe, I like
Slimy
to call him.
Joe. Slimy Joe, you fucking loser bitch. I will fuck you up. I'll fight you.
Okay, that was fine, I guess.
Slimy Joe looks like he'd
Are pay pigs generally handsome? What's happening?
I don't know. They're all been handsome.
All been very handsome.
He's very handsome as well. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's happening.
Honestly, they're all making Tanner look fugly.
I was gonna say, oh, there it is. We got it up. Whoa. Our producers are fucking incredible.
Really, he's handsome.
He's handsome. I mean, he does look like if he'd go down on you, he'd need a chaser afterwards. That's more about me.
So what?
He looks like he looks like his dick smells like a book. Is that funny?
Yeah.
He looks like this guy looks like
I feel like this is a wedding photo of some kind.
Yeah, but the only thing he's gonna be married to. Alex, can you throw one out there, please? I've just been working so hard.
Not a professional comedian.
Well, obviously, neither am I. Have you heard the things I've been saying? This guy looks like looks like Keanu
Reeves.
Thank you, fucking bitch. This guy looks like Keanu Reeves with less depression. All right, he's just so handsome and happy.
He's
Could
great.
you guys be like more piggy?
I mean, I didn't realize all these like handsome men were going to give us their money.
I honestly am pretty excited about it, sister.
Yeah.
Honestly, the worst part of this segment is that after we get this $8, I'm literally going to ask Alex for 4 of it, and it's going to be embarrassing.
It's true that every Venmo that you send me, half of it is going to Kim. So there's that.
So yeah, thank you. And you know what? If you guys want to follow those guys on Instagram, they're pretty cool guys. Throw them some insults on our behalf, right?
Yeah, please do.
So it's J_gag LIARDI 19. Well, really easy. Thank you for making that so easy. You must be so hard to find. It's like, just make it fucking Joe.
Just change your name, man.
Just Joe 19, bro. You're just a man. You're just a man, Joe. Fucking don't make it too complicated.
How much does that last name mean to you, really?
And then follow my boy Dirty Matt onesleeve.bjj. Check out his one sleeve.
Is that his look all the time?
Under Armour. Is that what it's called? Under Armour. I think that's his regular look. Yeah, that's part of like the move he does.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either.
It's also really good if you like expose
Look how hot he is.
Yeah. I wonder if he's a lefty and he exposes his jerk off arm.
If he's a lefty, I'm a lefty.
Because I feel like your jerk off arm would get a lot stronger than your non jerk off arm. right? It would get like, you'd build some muscle in it.
Yeah, that's his jerk off arm.
Yeah.
You only expose the jerk off
Only
arm.
only expose the jerk off
So yeah,
arm.
follow him at One Sleeve BJJ and follow our boy Tana at Lil Kinky 69.
That's our baby boy.
That's our baby boy.
Yeah.
You
Little
guys, thank you
piggy.
so much. That was a really fun segment.
Yeah, that was great. Wow.
Holy shit, that was intense.
I mean, I'm flattered.
I'm proud.
Yeah. How much
we
did we
made
make?
$8.69.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's actually pretty good.
For an episode.
What's minimum wage, you guys?
What is minimum wage in New York City? Did we just beat out some sad mother McDonald's worker?
If we could make minimum wage on Venmo every week,
Oh man,
that'd be fantastic.
what's minimum wage? You're at my.
$11.10.
Ah,
All right, we're close. We're getting there.
I'm furious.
Yeah. But also, who's living off $11.10 an hour?
Me
Woo.
sometimes. I haven't booked in a while. I've done it.
Woof.
Woof.
Yeah. I went to Wendy's a few times over the course of this last month.
Okay.
And I guess I keep going on the same nights, like the nights where I get home really late. And now the guy there who works the drive-thru knows my order and stuff. And that's when, like, by the time he knew my order, I had this whole conversation with him where I was like, now I can't come here anymore, man.
You're
Like,
too much of a regular.
like, now you've made me a regular. You need to pretend that you don't know the people who you see coming here all the time.
Being a Wendy's regular is the trashiest thing I've ever heard, Alex.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like kind of like being a bar regular, but you pull up to the drive-thru and you're like, let me get my, what do they say in the movies? Let me get my, what is it when they get the same thing over and over again? The
usual?
The usual or the works or whatever.
Yeah.
Let me get the usual. And they're like, oh, it's fucking Alex.
Like, I think he recognizes my car, and when he sees it pull up, he's like, okay, you want this, the chicken sandwich is what I get. He's like, chicken sandwich, medium fries, Diet Coke. And I'm like, oh, don't do that to me. Why?
Oh my God. You know what's good at Wendy's though? That 4 for 4, son. The
Haven't
Wendy's
had
4
it.
for 4, it's just a good deal. You get a drink, fries, nuggets, and a burger for $4.
I'm going to do that next time because honestly, recently, every time I go there, I've wanted to change my order just to be like, fuck you, you don't know what I want. Like, just to spite him.
Yeah.
But I still want the same thing every time I go. So
That's
not
healthy
it's
for
like,
you.
I'm gonna be
just to spite him.
just going to be spiting myself.
Both of
Like,
you are going to get what you don't want just to spite him.
Yeah, so I guess changing my order to spite the Wendy's guy isn't really going to help anybody.
Hell yeah.
4 for 4 sounds great though. It's just good in the middle of the night when you've got nothing else to eat and you're just like tired
I
and
love
going
a 4
home.
for 4.
A drive-through,
Now I want Wendy's. Fuck, dude.
bang through that drive-through real
Fuck
quick.
you, Alex. Fuck you.
Sorry, sister.
Sounds so good.
It's pretty good. You ever dip your fries in a Frosty?
Yeah, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I dip my fries in a Frost. I go fry frost.
You from Florida? You
I'm
know
from
how to
Florida.
do Wendy's.
Yeah, we had Wendy's on the beach in Florida.
What?
Yeah. So it was the beach, a boardwalk, and then it was a Wendy's, an ice cream shop, and a pizza shop. Right
I've
next to
never
each other.
seen fast food on the beach
It was
besides
great
maybe
because when we were like 15, 16, we'd just collect quarters, and that's where we'd do lunch on the beach. You'd get a Frosty and sit on the ocean. Some fries and a Frosty. Whenever I think of fries and a Frosty, I think of the beach.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think of like,
Cancer.
yeah. I think of like kids' meals, like being in the back seat of a car and being like, I want my McDonald's. That's a spoiled kid right there.
Fuck yeah. Well, cool.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm excited about pay pigs, and I hope they keep being hot. That was a fun
I
surprise.
hope they get uglier so that they're easy to roast. I want to be able to call them fat. I want to like say like real mean things.
No, I know. It was hard because it's like, you're so handsome with your fucking dumb handsomeness.
I'll bet you fuck a lot.
I bet you fuck good.
Bet you can't hold on to a woman because you fuck so much.
You look like a good listener.
You look like a good listener.
Ugh.
They did though.
Yeah.
Looked like you could just like cuddle up and tell them a long story.
Oh, man, I'm in love. Everyone that sent me a Venmo, I love you.
Are you embarrassed when the national anthem comes on?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't know why, and I'm glad you said that. What a crazy thing to feel.
I was asking Bobby earlier, and Bobby thought I was crazy for being embarrassed during the national anthem.
It's not just the national anthem, but like putting your hand over your heart.
It's
like
the whole-
why?
it's the
what
whole
is-
thing.
Really?
Humiliating.
Humiliating.
To have to put your hand over your heart so we
I don't get
chant
it.
some weird thing.
Not only that, I'm not only embarrassed for myself, I'm embarrassed for everybody
I'm
around.
embarrassed
who's
for my
doing
country.
it. When I'm looking around, I'm embarrassed for all of them. It's an issue.
Me too.
It's a real issue.
Me too. I get that. I
Yeah.
get that. It is
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
I never thought anyone would be embarrassed
To be like doing this to a
and
flag.
you're singing this fucking intense song.
It's fucking bizarre.
Oh, say can you? It's too much.
It's a
get
weird
the-
song.
Yeah, I get the like political embarrassed for political reasons, but embarrassed just because of the act of doing it. I don't understand.
It's not
where-
political reasons because I've been embarrassed
Yeah,
since I was a kid
exactly.
doing it.
It's like
It's an
it's
inner-
holding
just
your hand over your heart to an inanimate object
And
is silly.
Everybody's
It's
staring
silly.
in the same direction and having the same. I don't know. It's almost like I think I used to get a little embarrassed in school when there was a moment of silence or something and everybody had to like look down.
Oh,
Like
it's embarrassing. I don't
How is
know.
that embarrassing?
I don't know.
I don't understand how
I
that's
understand.
embarrassing.
I understand that though, Alex. I don't know how to explain it, but I do understand it.
Right?
Yeah. It's also like when you had to say the Pledge of Allegiance. It was kind of just like kind of embarrassing.
Oh, it's so
I used to
embarrassing.
love that. Like the whole
Well,
room.
Bobby, you're a
chanting,
loser.
Pretty much. Come on.
I went to my little cousins go to a Catholic private school, elementary school, and I went to one of their fundraisers with my family last week. It was a radio bingo event. So it was
Okay.
like you get a bingo sheet, but it's all songs, and then there's a DJ playing the songs. There's like 50 people there, mostly like parents and
It was
grandparents.
an auction.
Yeah.
What are they auctioning off? One of the virgins?
No, it was like they had like raffles and stuff, and they were just raising money for the school.
Gotcha.
And
So
they
one
s-
of the virgins.
Yeah,
For
basically.
sure. Okay.
And they started it. We're in like the basement of the school, and they started it by having us all stand for the national anthem. And it's like, just like grandparents having trouble even fucking
no.
getting out of their seats, and I'm just embarrassed the whole time.
And it's like everyone point to this one side of the room.
Yeah.
Everyone turn.
Everyone look at the flag together.
It's like watching people do a haka.
What's that? What's a haka?
Am I saying that right? Do a wedding night haka, and I'll tell you which one to pull up. If you've never seen anyone do a haka, it's like a tribal dance that I think people in like New Zealand do.
No, yeah, that's embarrassing.
And it's like they're supposed to do it to like show like brotherhood. I don't really know. I'm probably being very insulting, which way I'm describing it. It's like a very honorable thing. No, it's not that one. Not that one. No, get the Jews out of here. Haka.
Haka? Okay.
Haka. Haka. That one. That first one. Can you make it big? Look how awkward this is.
Oh, this is kinda awkward. But this is weird. And yeah, I get being embarrassed.
Look at their faces.
How could you even hit that face? Do you practice that face in the mirror, bro? No.
She's like, this is beautiful.
And she has to stand there and take it.
Yeah, this is like they're raping her with their eyes. Look at that.
It's so intimidating. Why would you do that to a woman on her wedding day?
They look like dudes in a jail cell, but you can't see the bars.
It's like you took Cell Block 9 and put them all in suits and brought them to a wedding.
Oh, now they're doing that black people step dancing. The tongues is a lot and the heavy breathing.
Yeah,
Look at it.
Now
She's
they're just a group of white and brown people
well, there's a plot to this video because you think that these are her brothers, right? And she's like crying because it's emotional. But if you keep watching the video, suddenly her husband, she's like looks like Moana. Her husband looks like John Smith. Oh, I could have said Pocahontas John Smith. That would have made more sense. Oh, look at that one.
She does look more like Moana, though.
bridesmaid.
Yeah, the bridesmaids are in on it. Holy shit.
Yeah, and like you think that this little white boy is like, what the fuck did I get myself into? They look like they're gonna skewer him and cook him like a pig. Like they're doing like this
Yeah.
weird chant. And he looks like he's scared.
This looks
and
like,
then look,
it
they
looks
stop.
like something that happens on Skull Island.
Yeah, and look, they stop and they start doing this breathing thing.
Embarrassing. Can I hear the
Look at
breathing
him.
louder?
Look at him. Here he goes. And And then he goes back. Now the groom's in on it. It's kind of hot, though, in a weird way.
I mean, kind of, but I don't want to be the bride in this situation.
Look, she gets into it. Here she comes. It's all fucking weird, right?
It's so intense.
What is a haka, Bobby? Can you look up what it is?
Never put that much emotion into anything in my life.
They do it at like weddings and funerals.
Oh,
What would a broad Topix haka look like? You start it off. I'll follow you.
Hold on, I want to just do the face first.
I gotta feel it. I gotta watch you and start feeling it. And then I throw a few in like this.
Yeah, that's good. This is probably so offensive.
Brought to topics. Brought to topics. Brought to topics. Brought to topics.
This cannot be anything but offensive. What culture is this? We didn't even ask. We don't even know who we're.
It's UFC.
I feel so good about it then.
What is it, Bobby? Please tell us
Who does this?
Please tell us who we've angered.
Who have we just angered?
It's a ceremonial dance or challenge in the, I can't pronounce this word, but it's an Australian culture.
Okay, Nate's people.
M-A-O-R-I. Maori.
People.
Maori culture.
So to all of our Maori listeners,
Maorians, we're sorry.
we're sorry. We're just trying to embrace the culture and understand you guys a little better.
Hoorah. We're with you.
Oh yeah, I would not be able to handle doing something like. I mean, honestly, weddings are a little embarrassing.
It's a little
to begin with.
emotional.
Yeah,
It was a little emotional to watch those brothers bonding.
no, definitely. But my point of like ceremonial embarrassment, I guess, like I think a regular old like American wedding's pretty embarrassing. Like you're just standing around telling the world how much you love this one person.
A wedding is fine. I think that what I do hate is that when you go to a wedding, nobody ever talks about this. You go to the wedding, you celebrate, everything's fine. You get married, you do the after party, fine. But you're out of town, you're staying in a hotel. Then the next day, you have to hang out with the bride and groom again. Like knowing, even though you know they fucked already, everyone knows then. And then you just come back and you're like, you know that they just had their wedding night.
Right.
Like this bitch was spinning on a dick hours ago.
Right.
And now she's sitting next to grandma having biscuits and fucking tea.
Okay, I see what you mean.
With like cum still on her face.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
it's for sure still in your hair. And now we all have to look at you.
Right. It's the same thing as like when a teenager in the family gets pregnant and then everybody in the family is like, well, she's fucking and now we all know it.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Someone came in my daughter.
Yeah.
It's awkward.
Someone came in my daughter. Yeah. Or even once you've been married and you like all of that and you're married for like 2 years and then it's like, oh, they're pregnant. It's like, oh, cool. Family's fucking. They're
Yeah.
all fucking.
Yep.
Yeah. There's some awkwardness to it.
It's so awkward.
Yeah. It's like when you announce that you're pregnant, you're really just saying, I fucked
You
5
just
weeks ago.
you just rubbed your nostril. I have to point this out right now. You rubbed your nostril twice and I heard it go like I heard the air like suck and pop.
I think I
Oh,
touched
okay.
my
I was like, bitch, what's
glasses.
wrong with your nose? I couldn't let it go. I was like, I can't not call her out.
No, I tapped my
All
glasses.
right, fine.
I've got a wooden nose. He got me.
I thought you was Woody. Wait, is his name Woody? No, it's Pinocchio.
Well,
Why wouldn't Pinocchio's name be Woody?
yeah, that's a good point. Why not?
That makes no sense.
Woody was not wooden, really. He was kind of like
What was
made
he?
of a lot of cloth, right?
No, that bitch was wood.
No, Woody's not wood.
Oh,
Woody
I
from
was thinking
Toy Story?
Pinocchio again.
Should we just clear that up, you dumbass? Jesus.
I forgot. Yeah, Woody was fucking plastic.
Yeah.
Me and my sister found an old Woody doll in our house, and I was like, "My old Woody," and my sister, and my sister was like, "That's my Woody," and I was like, "No, it's not." And then she just fucking so condescendingly lifted his foot up, and it said her name underneath it, and I was like, "You put your name on my Woody's name. I remember because you were younger than me. It was mine." You just claimed it.
Wow, what a bitch.
We've just been fighting over this Woody with her fucking annoying ass name on the
Everybody
foot.
knows that whoever's name is on the foot of your Woody, that's whose Woody it is.
I know. And I'm like, that's my Woody.
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
Do you think any kid sleeps with a Woody at night and they wake up and they're like, morning, Wood? No, stupid, but I wanted to.
It's possible. Anything's possible, Kim.
Anything's possible on broad topics.
I used to think that my animals came awake when I was asleep.
Came awake is a weird way to describe that. I'm up. I'm Alex's bear, and now I'm feeling great. I need a cigarette.
Yeah, I used to think they come alive, I guess. Come alive is also a little weird.
I'm back from the dead. So stupid. I hate it.
Oh my God, there should be a zombie movie called Come Alive, right? And it's about how, you know how there's always like a different way that the zombies form and all the different
by
zombie
coming.
movies. So this one's like necrophiliacs, like people who like jerk off dead bodies,
Stop
right?
right there. Do not say another word until we trademark this movie because this is fucking genius.
Necrophiliacs are waking the zombies up,
We
man.
all know what you're going.
They come alive.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty good,
Someone
right?
call M. Night.
It's pretty good. I think we should produce
What does
that.
the M and M Night stand for?
Malakahanaha.
Wow, that is racist as fuck, Alex. You can't just making it sound with the beginning with M.
Malahanaka. What does the M stand for, you guys? I hope he can pronounce it.
I hope it's Mahalaka.
Manoja? M-A-N-O-J? Manoj?
Manoj.
Manoj?
It's much easier to pronounce than what I was thinking.
Yeah, but not far off. Like Nicki Minaj?
And it's not night. It's I'm not.
Try it, Bobby. Try it.
It's not night.
No, it's Neliatu. Neliatu.
M. Naliatu?
Minaj Naliatu Shyamalan.
Minaj Nachalatu Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Minaj Nachalatu Shyamalan.
Minaj.
Minaj Mashalatu Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Why does that roll right off my tongue?
Really good.
Shamalatu Shyamalan.
I think you messed it up a few times. That's why.
It's like Neliyaattu.
That's Sally sells seashells in another country. Just that exact poem. Was that a poem? You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Alliteration.
Tongue twister.
Tongue twister. Ooh, you know what I think is it's time for?
What?
Glitch in the Matrix. We don't have a drop for this yet.
Not yet, but it's coming.
All right, so we have a few fun stories that we found for a glitch in the Matrix. Do we have them up here? Do I need to? Oh, there they are.
Which one would you like to start with?
This one's
Fine.
perfect.
This one's perfect. The one I see in my damn
Great.
face. This one says, my dead friend saved my life. I'm not sure if this is the right sub for this story. I think it is.
It always is, man. It always is.
I gotta tell you, if your friend came back from the dead and saved your life, a glitch in the Matrix might be the right sub.
I notice a lot of people on this subreddit are really like unsure of themselves when they start. They always start with being like, I don't even know if I should put this here, but anyway, I disappeared for 3 days and then I came back.
It really is.
I have no memory of what happened and I woke up in my bed like
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's see it. I'm not sure if this is the right sub for the story, but I frequent this one quite a bit, so I figured I'd post it here. My best friend passed away 3 years ago from cancer. Before she passed, her mother bought her a car in hopes that she'd be able to drive it someday. Unfortunately, that never happened since she passed when we were 16.
waste of money.
So her mom has been driving her car for the past few years, and I had mentioned to her in passing that I needed a car to drive. She happened to be in the process of getting another car and sold this one to me. When she said it was me,
When she sold it to me.
she sold it to me, she said that sometimes the lights that show the temperature flicker, and she thought it was her daughter coming to pay her a visit. Personally, I just thought it was a short because the car is 20 years old. That is until the other night when my mom and I were coming back from taking my cousin home. The overhead lights, the ones that come on when you open the door, started to flash. There were 2 lights next to each other, and the way it flashed felt more like Morse code. My mom slowed down while we figured out what was going on. And then just up ahead, there was a box truck stopped horizontal in the road. And had we been going much faster, we would have hit it. My mom was able to brake in time and we realized what happened. My friend was warning us. Also, shortly after, I noticed the odometer read
149494.
I'm not sure what the repeating numbers mean, but I do know that I've always felt a connection to numbers, like it was a message being meant to be deciphered. Any insight on what happened would be greatly appreciated.
Okay. Let's crack this one open, Kimmy.
Okay. What do you think?
So your car flashes lights and you slow down because the lights are freaking you out.
Mm-hmm.
And then ahead of you, you realize you would have basically got decapitated by a sideways truck.
Right.
Okay. I would think that there's more to that, I think. I'm on board with this person being like, this seems like something out of the ordinary.
It wasn't enough for me to get chills.
Not enough for chills.
Right?
No, and I get chills at just about anything.
What I like to do with these, can we see the top comment? Sometimes the top comment comes with some insight. Oh, boy.
Oh, we've got a whole nother.
It's another story. Someone said something similar happened to me on August 21st. I was going to work and someone cut into my lane, pushing my car off the road and onto a junction box, totaling my vehicle. The only injury I got was a second-degree burn from the airbag and some neck and wrist issues.
Pretty bad injuries.
Yeah. I just snapped my neck twice. No feeling in my dick for life. But a week before this accident, the first person to ever treat me as family, who I wasn't related to, got into a head-on collision in his motorcycle and died. This was tragic for everyone he knew because he was such a helpful and inspiring person to all of us. We like to think I got away unscathed. Yeah. I got unscathed because he was with me and protected me. Partially because right above the burn was a bruise that looked like a handprint from someone grabbing my hand, and the burn that is now a scar in the shape of a heart. I was going 40 miles per hour and went to a dead stop. My car was destroyed and I should have been more injured than I was. Again.
No chills on this one.
No chills, bro. Come back when you're going to give us chills.
Come back
loser.
Another time, man.
No, that one's fucking stunk.
Yeah.
That's just shit that could happen.
Yeah. I mean, you're lucky. You're definitely lucky that the car flickered at that time.
Yeah.
And you happen to have pulled over.
Yeah.
And, walk into tomorrow with a little extra.
But how many times, especially if you're a driver, you know that there's been so many times where you're like, oh, if I was a second off, that could have been bad.
Mm-hmm.
That just happens
every day.
Drive. Yeah. Every day is a miracle you get from point A to B. To me, it's shocking.
Literally driving from Queens to the city every day. Sometimes... So in the middle of the fucking summer this year, I had an anxiety dream about having to come to work in a blizzard because it's just like you could just die anytime it's blizzarding, really.
Yeah, Harrington almost killed me during a blizzard a couple years ago. Yep.
How'd that happen?
Driving us to a show, and he drove us on the highway into a snowbanked medium twice.
No.
Twice. Full on like car slid to the side into the thing.
No.
Yes, twice.
And you just... riding.
Okay. So the first time I was like, I'd never driven in snow before.
Right.
So I thought this is what happens maybe.
It's like what it's like.
And like, so the first time it happened, I was like, that was fucking scary. Let's be more careful. Then Lewis kept putting on heavy metal music very loudly during the blizzard. Mm-hmm. And then Harrington was trying to talk to him and also use the directions at the same time. And he just was going like 40 and there was just so much snow, and then we hit it again, and then me and Lewis were pretty newly dating, and they both saw a different side to me that day. I was like, off. Music fucking off! Enough! I was like crying. I was doing this, crying like, I'm sick of it! And they both were just silent the rest of the trip, just easily driving. I was fucking
That's how you do
so
it.
done. I was so done with them being dumb men risking my life.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, if you're ever driving Kim around, just know that she will fuck your driving talents up. She will make you feel like you've never driven a car before.
Sorry,
if you're
I don't
not
do it
fantastic.
to you.
No, you have to be good.
Yeah, you have to be a good driver. I don't do it to my love Francis over there.
No,
I don't.
Francis saved our lives that
Francis
night.
saved our damn lives from fucking Funzilla's crazy ass.
Yeah, it was bad.
All right, what's the next one?
Can we have another glitch, please?
I think my mom and I can see alternate realities.
Likely story.
I remember a couple years ago, I was at my parents' house. My dad would be working all day while my mom would work at night. I have a brother too, but he is studying at the university in Ecuador.
Always the extra details that we
I
don't
know.
need. Your brother's really far away.
Well, we
get
might
it.
need this very far away. The day I remembered, it was just the two of us, Mom and I, as usual. You know what? To be honest, my eyes are not good enough to see this. Oh God, thank you. I'm getting old. That's much better. The day I remember was just the two of us, Mom and Dad, as usual, and we decided to do the laundry downstairs. I was watching TV too when she called me to help her with the laundry, so I made sure I turned it off. So I went downstairs and helped her as we folded clothes. We were having a nice conversation and laughing until all of a sudden we heard someone opening the door and yelling out, "Ma!" We both looked at each other in utter shock because we did not want a stranger in our house. We went to go check upstairs quickly and everything was normal. Nobody had entered and the door closed and actually locked as I always do. The strangest part was that we both thought it was my brother coming in. It sounded like something he would say too. Everything that we heard would be like as if my brother came home, but he did not. What we both discussed was how we both heard the same thing. We laughed at it first, even though we talked about seeing different realities because we both love talking about this stuff. Then we just brushed the whole situation off, keeping it to ourselves. Meanwhile, a couple months over the summer, my brother had just arrived to the U.S. after graduating from the university. It was great to have family home, and he also brought his fiance and loving daughter that he's brought and that we all knew. He decided to move in my parents' hometown and start working and found a place to stay nearby. I was almost getting ready to move back out to Boston for school, and my mom and I were folding clothes in the basement with just two of us in the house. We then hear my brother actually come in and say, "Ma!" We quickly went up to check, just like we did a couple years ago, and see my brother waiting for us and asked my mom if she had seen some files he left there a couple days ago. We were mesmerized how all the details matched up exactly the same as a couple years ago. I remember the door unlocked, but we gave my brother a key, so that's how he came in. My mom then explained I had some rare situations of this occurring when I was younger, around your age, but I never realized you experienced them with me.
Okay.
This one, no chills as well.
No chills.
Can I tell you why?
Yes.
I think that as humans, we are creatures of habit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that they heard that. Maybe they heard something that fell. That you ever hear something and you go, "Oh, that sounded like something else," or that's not. Or if like this is something I do with straws, I suck up the drink, but I block it with my tongue and then let it go back down. Do you know what I mean? And it'll go make this sound that goes ow, 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 ow. That sounds like ow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it could have been something that sounded like ma. And then they both were like, "That's weird," because they know the brother comes home like that.
Yeah.
And then a few years later, they were like, "Oh, it's just like we thought." I don't think that one's not.
Yeah. I don't know. Like when you hear something, it's kind of a scary kind of hallucination, especially if you have it with somebody else. But like, it's still not enough. It's all circumstantial. It's like, I don't know, an alternate reality. What's helping you to like, if you could see into an alternate reality, don't you feel like it would be like helpful somehow? What's helping you?
It wouldn't just be going, "Ma!"
Yeah, just hearing your brother come home, like shit you could hear in this reality.
Well, what they say is a glitch in the matrix is like when the timelines get crossed a little. So it's like the brother really coming home in some other timeline.
Right.
Or like how it happened 2 years later, maybe it got crossed to where it was happening now instead of 2 years into the future.
Right.
But still not buying it.
Not buying it.
I say we read the next one.
3. Only had 3.
Yeah, we only read 2. Am I crazy?
No, we
No.
only read 2. Unless we're having a glitch in the matrix
With the
right
pizza
now.
one. We didn't read the pizza one.
My dead friend saved my life.
Yeah. The one we just read.
I think me and my mom could see an alternate reality.
And
Yeah.
then pizza.
Oh yeah, watching my own death from then. Okay, sorry about that.
Watching my own death and then escaping it years later. No, we.
Did we do this one? No.
No, you didn't do this one.
Oh. Didn't we pick a pizza one? Am I crazy?
I thought we did.
Remember, wait, real quick. Remember we had our own glitch in the Matrix?
Can you remind me?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Patty's. Or Patsy. What's a Jamaican place?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. Yes.
That
we
it
did.
was, I thought it was like 4 blocks away.
Okay, yeah, there's this Jamaican restaurant like around the block from the studio that's literally around the block.
Literally 1 block away.
That Kim and I have walked 6 blocks to.
I
definitely.
swear to God, it was like 6 blocks
so
away.
many times.
And now it's just a block away
Now-
every time I see it.
And they've never moved. It's clearly the exact same building it's always been in because like the building is the same.
I remember I used to think that I would eat there more if it was closer.
I I don't want to have to walk past the park to get there. Yeah.
You used to have to walk past the park to get there. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Me and
That's what
Alex
Bobby's
remember
laughing.
it clearly, Bobby.
Bobby, wasn't that restaurant further away?
It never was. It was always there.
Damn it.
I swear. Well, anyways. This one's watching my own death and escaping it years later. Okay, maybe this belongs here. Maybe it
All
doesn't.
right. Have some confidence. God damn it.
When I was 17, I was in choir class. We were all standing on the risers going through our warm-ups when suddenly I was transported to a sterile room and I couldn't move. I was in labor and I felt everything. I felt tearing as I was told to push, and as soon as I felt the child leave me, no crying. I briefly saw him as they took him away. Still, I couldn't move. I was so tired and faintly heard something about hemorrhaging, and the last thing I
heard was my machine flatline.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. The next place I transported to was different. This time I was part of the air and I was watching a man and his son eating cereal. Very sad. And the boy said he missed one. Eating. Oh my gosh. A man and his son eating cereal. Very sad. And the boy said he missed me. I knew then that the child was too old to be mine, and yet still he was mine. And just like that, I was back in choir doing our warm-ups, only now I was crying silently and shaking. I told my best friend at the time, and she brushed it off. Good best friend you've got. You've literally just hallucinated in the middle of choir class.
And she's like, shut up, we're learning falsetto.
All right, fast forward several years, and I meet this guy, and I immediately recognize him from the weird fucking moment in choir. We start talking and hanging out. He's 13 years older than me, and he has a son 12 years younger than me that he has 50% custody of. Well, we start dating, eventually end up doing some less than legal drug-related stuff, and we get busted. Oh, that was a left turn.
Wow.
He somehow manages to convince these task force guys to write me down as an innocent in their reports, and we bailed my boyfriend out. The court date was set for a year later, and in that time I got pregnant. He had not taken that hit for me. Had he not taken that hit for me, I would have gone to prison and given birth in prison. The craziest part of all this is towards the end of my pregnancy, I found out that in my state, when inmates give birth, they are strapped to a fucking table and aren't allowed to touch the infant because they're considered a threat to the child. I also had to have an emergency C-section, so the story of how I cheated death of my... So that's the story of how I cheated death of my life and my son's life thanks to his father.
Okay. There's a lot to unpack here.
Okay. Whoa. I hate this woman. An important side note, his son, my soon-to-be stepson, has grown to look identical to the boy in the vision. Edit, I would also like to add that we were both completely sober and an entirely happy family.
Okay, that's exactly what someone that's not sober says.
Yeah. Or somebody who got way too many responses about how she's a bad mother.
Yeah, this was... also not
thrilling.
Not thrilling. It's like, bitch, we get it. You had a funky dream and you're on crack.
Yeah.
We get it. You're on crack. No big deal.
Like, you can't say that this weird hallucination that you had in high school choir was definitely you giving birth in a prison one day.
Yeah. No.
You just can't decide that. I'm sorry.
No. And you shouldn't do DMT during high school choir.
You shouldn't.
That's
really
my advice
shouldn't.
for you. Gina. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, anyway, here's me missing the days when people had shit to say about our dimensions shifting in reality.
Can we get a good glitch in this bitch?
Yeah. Get a good glitch in this bitch.
Can we get a good glitch in this bitch? All right. Well, I think that is going to do it for us.
That's going to wrap up this segment. We saw
Yeah.
something about somebody having to eat the same pizza twice, but we'll skip that one
We'll bring that hot fire next week.
they've been pretty uneventful today.
You guys, thank you so much for listening to another episode of Broad Topics. You can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. I'll put all my show dates on there. Alex?
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Alex Scar, and check out our merch at podcastmerch.com/broad topics. We've got shirts. We got our logo shirt, and we got a couple new shirts coming to the shop this week.
Yeah.
For all you pay pig daddies out there.
If you're a pay pig, get a fucking shirt. You
Yeah.
fucking piggy.
Disgusting.
We got one for you. Ooh. Oh,
Dirty
God.
little pigs. My God.
Horny now for bacon.
What? I've never heard a pig with such a deep oink.
Deep oink. Give me that deep oink.
Let me hear that deep oink one more time, Bobby.
Give oink us again.
What?
Okay, you're right. It's pretty hot.
It's hot.
Yeah, I know. I'm in. Whatever that. Wilbur, come here, motherfucker. I'm about to suck your dick. All right. Thank you guys again. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.